The nation's first female billiards champion, Frances Anderson, offered $5,000 to any woman who could defeat her. That's almost $100,000 today. She was undefeated for more than 25 years, in spite of the fact that she just made that title up. Welcome back to Yesterqueers. My name's Amanda, and I'm a public historian of queer history. As far as I can tell, there was no women's billiards world championship played the year that Frances Anderson said she won, but billiards as a whole was a very popular sport in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Professional billiard players, therefore, were popular public figures, especially if they were good, and Frances Anderson, she was really, really good. Not only did she beat every woman and almost every man that she played in tournaments, she had a repertoire of 147 trick shots that she showed off at exhibitions across the country and in Europe. There were countless articles written about her, and she won what would be millions of dollars in today's money. And she often used her fame and her skill for good. During World War I, she toured the country playing charity matches to raise money for the Red Cross and for the Billiard Players of America's Ambulance Fund. Frances Anderson's name and her skill with a pool cue was known coast to coast, but that's about all anybody knew about her. Her background was a bit of a mystery. She playfully waved off questions about how old she was or how she'd come to be a billiards expert, always steering the conversation back to the tournament or exhibition that she was in town for. She did this for decades. But by 1928, when she was about 57, Frances Anderson found herself in a tough spot. Decades spent in smoky pool halls had ruined her eyesight and her lungs. Her looks were fading, which meant that she was a less desirable star of exhibitions and tournaments. She'd developed a pretty robust drug and alcohol problem, likely as a means of self-medicating to treat her rheumatism. She said she had no family, and as far as we know, she had no long-term partner. On March 29, 1928, Frances Anderson was found dead in a hotel room in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Her death was ruled to have been by choice, although I personally have some questions about that assessment. And when she was taken to the mortuary, the people preparing her body for burial discovered that she had been assigned male at birth. There was a note tucked into her stocking that was yellowed with age that read, "My parents died many years ago. Do what you want with my body, but don't let the world know my secret." This was not, by the way, presumed to be a note that confirmed her death by choice. It seemed to be something that she'd carried with her for a very long time in case anything happened to her. Officials in Sapulpa did not, of course, keep her secret, and it made headlines, leading to weeks of speculation about what Anderson's name had been at birth and who her family might be. Eventually, a woman from Newton, Kansas named Annie Bell May said that she believed Frances was her sibling who had left home as a teenager. That belief was confirmed when Annie Bell May traveled to Sapulpa to view the body, but it wasn't enough for officials to release Frances's remains to her. A handwriting expert from Atlanta is the one who made positive identification, comparing the handwriting on Frances's note to a postcard that Annie received shortly after her sibling left home. In the years following her death, Frances's story became much more about the gender she was assigned at birth rather than the extraordinary life that she led. Her body was released to her sister Annie, who brought it home to Newton, Kansas. Frances is now buried in Greenwood Cemetery under the name that her family knew her by. There's a persistent rumor on the internet that there is a billiard ball on her gravestone, but this is the only photo of it I could find, and I don't see that. That's it for today. As always, more information, including sources and further reading, is available in the usual place.